discuss about future indefinite tense. Now, future tense refers to the tense which expresses the action which is supposed to take place sometime in future. And indefinite means that we do not know the definite or exact time at which the action will take place. So, future indefinite tense, this tense tells us that a particular action will take place sometime in future, but we are not sure about what particular time the action will take place. So, the definition can be this tense expresses that the action will take place sometime in future, but at what particular time we are not sure. So, example of such words of tenses can be shortly, lately, soon, tomorrow, etc. Right? Shortly, lately, soon, tomorrow, etc. So, these are all the examples of future indefinite tense. Now, let us implement them in sentences to understand them more clearly. So, first example can be the meeting will start shortly. Now, the meeting will start shortly. It means that we know that the sentence is in simple future form, but here shortly, I know that the meeting will start sometime in future, right? But at what time, I am not sure. If I say the meeting will start at 2 p.m., then this is my future definite tense, because I know that definitely at 2 p.m. my meeting will start. But here it is shortly, and shortly means that there is no particular time. I cannot say the exact time, I cannot promise the time at which the meeting will start, but it will start soon. Another example can be my mother will arrive tomorrow. Now again I am saying that my mother will arrive tomorrow. I know that this is the sentence of future tense because will refers to the future form. Now arrive tomorrow. Tomorrow over here is again an indefinite. It defines the indefinite form because tomorrow at what time I am not sure, whether tomorrow morning or late evening or whenever, I do not know. So the exact time is not given to me. Therefore, this is my indefinite tense. Now there are several ways in which the future action can be determined in English. Several ways means that there are several tenses that can determine the future form. The first tense is present continuous tense. Now we know that English is a complex language, right? There is no particular rule, but there are several rules to understand English, to understand the concept of English. Now, we know that future tense is used in a future form, but again, a present continuous tense can also determine the future form. So, the example of such is my cousin is arriving next month. Now, is arriving is present continuous tense. It means that something is happening in present. But when I look at the next word, next month is the future form. This is present continuous. And next month defines the future form. So a present continuous tense defines the future form. So example is this sentence. My cousin is arriving next month. She is not arriving at present. She will arrive next month. The meaning is that she will arrive next month, but I am writing this in present continuous form. Now next month over here again defines future indefinite tense. It defines future indefinite because next month she is arriving. I'm not mentioning the date. I'm not mentioning the day. Neither I am mentioning the time. Since nothing particular has been mentioned over here, therefore it is future indefinite. Another example is Suresh is reaching the office shortly. Suresh is reaching the office shortly. Now shortly is like future definite. He is reaching but he has not reached, so that is future present continuous determining the future. This was the first case where the future action can be determined. Another case where future action can be determined is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense, we know, will definitely define the future action. So example of such can be my friend's boss will be leaving for US tomorrow. Now tomorrow at what time I do not know, but will be leaving is again a future continuous tense, so I know that this indicates the future action which will take place at some time tomorrow, but that time is not determined. Therefore this is future indefinite tense. Another example can be Sohan will be performing a short play. Sohan will be performing a short play. Now will be performing is again a future continuous tense, but here again I do not know that when he will be performing the play. So this is again an example of future indefinite tense. Earlier we talked about present continuous tense which can determine the future action. Now next we will be discussing about present indefinite tense. Next is present indefinite tense which can determine the action in future. So even present indefinite tense can determine the future action, and future action which is in indefinite form. So talking about this, let us implement through some examples. So first example can be Shreya arrives from UK next month. Now next month is again a future action which is indefinite because I'm not mentioning the particular date, time or day. Then arrives is again a present indefinite form. Now since arrives is present indefinite and next month represents the future action, therefore my future action can be determined through present indefinite tense as well. Another example can be Maya leaves for Goa this week. Now I am talking about this week, that means it is coming, it has not yet arrived, this week has not yet arrived. Since the week has not yet arrived, it means that the action is supposed to happen. And when it is supposed to happen, this is my future tense. My future tense is indefinite and here leaves is again a present indefinite tense. So, in this video, we discussed about a type of tense which is future indefinite tense. Future indefinite tense basically represents the action that will take place at some time in future, but we are not sure about a particular time at which the action will take place. Then, a future action can be determined through present continuous tense, past future continuous tense or present indefinite tense, and then we implemented different sentences using future indefinite tense to understand this concept clearly.